Hello again and welcome back to Porcelain. I'm so happy to have you here. Yesterday we talked about what Porcelain is all about. A space for thoughtful, feminine, and graceful conversation. Today I want to dive into a topic that's very close to my heart. The power of soft influence. What do I mean by soft influence? It's a kind of power that doesn't shout or demand. It doesn't need a stage or a megaphone. Instead, it's quiet, steady, and deeply effective. It's the kind of influence that women throughout history have wielded in their families, their communities, and, yes, even politics. If you've ever felt like your voice isn't being heard because you're not the loudest in the room, I have good news for you. Influence is not about volume. It's about presence, consistency, and connection. It's about leading by example and inspiring others with your actions and values. Take, for example, the power of a kind word. How often have you seen someone's demeanor change, brighten, because of something as simple as a compliment or a word of encouragement? That's soft influence at work. Or consider the influence of a mother in her home. The way she sets the tone for her family through love, patience, and discipline shapes not just her children, but the next generation. It's quiet work, but its effects ripple outward in ways we can't always see. But here's where it gets tricky. We live in a world that often equates power with aggression. We're told that if we're not demanding attention, we must not have anything important to say. And yet, history proves otherwise. Think about the women who've changed the world by embracing their own unique power. Not by trying to be louder than anybody else, but by staying true to themselves. One of my favorite examples is Abigail Adams. While her husband John Adams was shaping the future of a new nation, Abigail was quietly influencing and supporting him behind the scenes with her wisdom and insight. Her letters are filled with grace and intelligence, and they reveal just how much impact she had on his decisions. Her influence wasn't loud, but it was lasting. So how can we embrace soft influence in our own lives? I think it starts with the little things, the everyday choices that build trust and inspire others. Here are a few ideas. First, lead by example. If you value kindness, show kindness. If you value honesty, be honest. People notice these things, even when they don't say it out loud. Second, listen more than you speak. So much influence comes from understanding others and responding thoughtfully. Third, don't underestimate the power of beauty. Creating a warm and inviting home, dressing with care, and speaking with intention are all ways to make an impact without saying a word. I want to leave you with this thought today. Soft influence isn't about being passive. It's about being purposeful. It's about recognizing that you don't have to raise your voice to raise your impact. You are powerful in your own way, and that power grows every time you choose grace over aggression, understanding over judgment, and beauty over chaos. Thank you for spending these moments with me here on Porcelain. Next, we'll be talking about why homemaking is a radical act. I'll share my thoughts on why creating a home is one of the most meaningful things you can do, and how it's more powerful than society often gives it credit for. Until then, take a moment to reflect on how you can influence the world around you, quietly, steadily, and with grace. You are making a difference, even when you don't see it.